Yeah, that was like the stupidest line ever.
That line, I think it was, if it was said in a different way, it would be better. Just the way he said it sounded really dumb. I was like, you don't have any flow to the actual beat that's going on.
It's funny, there's a beef between two white rappers. I don't even know if it's still beef. This is like 2 weeks old now. But it's like two white rappers I've never gave a fuck about. I listen to a lot of white rappers. Those two are
The white rappers are beefing.
Also, I don't know why Eminem took shots at NF. That's just little Eminem.
Dude, seriously.
Seriously, the first time I heard an NF song, I was like, yo, this Eminem shit. This Eminem slaps. Just fucking listen to it. And my dad's like, my dad's like, nah, that's NF. I was like, he changed his name? All right. And fucking didn't like the two M's. Fucking, all right, let's go.
I think it's Therapy Session. Therapy Session is definitely like one of the major songs that makes me go. He definitely sounds like Eminem.
He did a song with Futuristic that I was like, oh shit, Eminem Futuristic? What the fuck?
Oh, speaking
Dude,
of
I
that,
didn't know Logic was white for the longest time.
I mean, he's half black, half white.
Yeah.
He literally says it in every song.
Yeah. Listen to any song off of the Black Spider-Man album. I mean, even Black Spider-Man, he goes, I ain't ashamed to be white. I ain't ashamed to be black.
He got out rapped
on
one of his songs by a fan that he pulled up on stage. He's like, you gotta get this right, and I'm gonna give you my hat.
Yeah.
And then he out rapped him, and like they were doing the same lines at the same pace, but the guy just started going just that much faster than him, and he's like, okay, threw his hands up, gave him his hat.
Sure, but my thing would be no, I don't think it would be staged. My thing is, how many songs did Logic do before that? So he's already probably, a little tired. And this dude just goes up on stage, probably knows the song better than Logic does.
This is true.
And then can just rap it faster. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. And you're like practicing exactly for that exact moment.
It would be like somebody going on stage
going to every show
for a Whitechapel song.
Throw me in, man. Let me party it.
And just going and then not have to do any songs afterwards, but the lead singer has to save his voice for the whole show.
You know what is a crapshoot is when like hardcore bands or metal bands, I believe barely any do this now, but like to let a fan of those bands to like sing part of the song, you were like messing with like a crapshoot because either the person's gonna do a good job or it's just going to be rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, but
or
also,
screaming.
He's definitely trying to take a break for himself. He's definitely like, I'm tired. Here, sing this.
He's like, yeah.
It's like, fuck
it.
Like,
I'm running out of ideas. Let me just get some fans up on the stage and cause a diversion.
I do find it hilarious, though, that Hopsin tried to get into this whole beef.
To the beef between MGK and Eminem?
Well, so you know how there's the song Lucky You? With Eminem and Joyner Lucas, which I think is probably the best song from that album.
Is that one of the songs that he does 3 songs off of Kamikaze that have to do with relationships? Is that one of them?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's probably not then, because those are the 3. When he's talking about relationships,
yeah,
those are the least rated ones.
The Lucky You is basically where people are taking a lot of the shots. It's where people thought he was talking about Drake. He talks about mumble rappers.
And did he bring up Diddy? I believe he brought up Diddy at all. I don't know if that was a different song or not.
That's probably a different song.
Okay.
But Hopsin went ahead and just started firing shots at Joyner Lucas.
Oh, interesting.
But everyone's going to start taking shots at everybody so that way they can...
This is like starting the rap beefs again, and the way rap beefs work, and just in my opinion, it could be different, but like you elevate each other by causing like the beefs and then smashing the beefs afterwards.
Yeah, again,
everybody gets their 2 pieces by commenting on it like, well...
The beefs are good for publicity, right? Because you have a lot of attention, and then people are waiting for you to have comebacks.
And that's like when...
It's just when it gets violent and it gets outside of the music scene, that's when it's dangerous.
When it develops into the fans.
What are you talking about? The best rap beef ever got dangerous. They both died.
Yeah. That's when it went from the best to the worst. And then everyone was like, oh no, how did this happen? Well,
you know how it happened? Because this... Well, fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Maybe it's because the whole country made it against the West versus the East when it was really just 2 dudes.
You know what's crazy? What could have avoided that whole beef? If Biggie Smalls never came out with "Who Shot You."
Oh, that's true.
Well, that song never came out
at a different time. He should have been like, Tupac just got shot. Maybe I shouldn't release this song.
The day after Tupac got shot. It's just like...
It's like, oh, Tupac's laying in bed and he got shot? Put out that single, Who Shot Ya?
Genius move, genius
like,
move.
that one song...
But that came after
everything.
The song that, like you've played it at work in the morning, where he's just calling out everyone like, fuck
yeah, that's
Biggie.
after Who Shot Ya.
That's after... Oh, yeah, I was wondering which came before which.
No.
That song, Hit 'Em Up,
was
where
definitely
he's like, that's
after.
why I fuck your... Like, first off, fuck your bitch. That song that we were just talking about earlier.
You came.
That song came out after Who Shot You.
Okay.
And at the end of the song, that's when he's like, basically, fuck everybody.
Yeah, he's like, you know what?
Like, burn some bridges.
Fuck these guys. Fuck you. And then I
watched, Mobb Deep, fuck you too.
I watched one of the Tupac Biggie documentaries, and Tupac's old bodyguard, after that song released, walked up to Tupac and went, okay, so you're going to be needing a bulletproof vest, and you're going to be needing security on you all the time, because this shit went wild on everybody.
It just hit the fan. That's who is it? Eminem was talking to he was actually doing an interview. I don't know if you guys caught it or not. Yeah, Sway. He was an old friend or member of... Was he ever in D12?
No. So Sway used to be on MTV, and he's real into the hip hop. But the reason why Eminem and Sway are so close is because he's on Shade 45, Sway in the Morning, which is an Eminem radio show.
Oh,
it's kind of a Marshall Mathers sponsored radio show. So a lot of people. So a lot of the times when you see someone freestyling over Sway in the Morning, it's usually you'll see like the E for Eminem, like in the Detroit symbol, and it will be like E45 or Shade 45.
That's epic.
I think that's like his radio station.
That's why in the MGK song Rap Devil, he brings up why wasn't I allowed on Shade 45, and that whole situation. Which I thought the interview was okay.
That was articulated.
The interview was okay.
It was interesting to see Eminem. Like, he was very, very honest about. I don't want to even like talk about like some of MGK because he would be elevating him. He was blatantly honest
him
about
though
that. But he still did
when he did the whole song about him.
Totally responded.
Again, my whole thing is.
And then
that interview just made me think of how, no matter how he split it, how petty Eminem can be. Because the fact that he went after Tyler, the Creator, which, again, I get it. You were trying to put Tyler, the Creator up. He was on tour. And then he started talking shit about one of your albums. Fine. But then for you to go, I'm taking shots at everybody, so everybody that talks shit about me, I'm just going after. I'm like... Okay. But I would go, okay, I get where you're coming from. And then others, I'd go, well, I feel like you're kind of being petty. And you're just going, I'm tired of people talking shit about me. Okay, well, people are going to talk shit about you no matter what. So what are you doing?
Really hard, yeah.
Now you just waited till you wanted to blow up, and then you just took shots at everybody who's ever talked shit about you.
Yeah. That just opens up old avenues and reconstructs burnt bridges. It kind of like you shoot yourself in the foot in some situations, and I can see that. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
It just all depends.
I miss old rap beefs.
Old rap beefs. Like,
I miss old good rap beef songs, like No Vaseline.
Tell us a story like. I feel like old rap, like you would tell more stories and like stuff that's happening like in life instead of talking about
like Rapper's Delight.
Yeah,
that literally gives a whole story about him going to his friend's house for dinner and not liking the chicken and macaroni and cheese.
Oh shit, that
song is fucking golden. It's like fucking 15 minutes long. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Rapper's Delight.
Oh, absolutely.
The song is so good. He talks about getting a colored TV so he can watch the Knicks play basketball. Like,
I feel like that's real rap right there. But who am I to say what real rap is?
Well, I've had this thought because a lot of people are going on mumble rap, right? Are kind of bashing on mumble rap. But what do people hate more? Mumble rap. So people who write their own shit, but they're mumble rappers, or people who are quote unquote actual rappers, but they have ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Which
I wonder how much some rappers pay for their ghostwriters, because like the song that Still Dre, like they paid Jay-Z was the ghostwriter for Still Dre, and he was paid $100,000 for the ownership of that song.
So think about it like this: NWA, people think is the greatest rap group of all time, one of the greatest rap groups of all time, right? Pretty much got the West Coast gangster rap, kind of put it on the map, right? Eazy-E never wrote a fucking word of that song.
Ice Cube writes my songs.
Ice Cube wrote everything. Now, granted,
I think Ice Cube wrote for everyone except for MC Ren and the DOC.
Probably, and again, so why is that okay? Because he's in the group writing for everybody, but other people can't have ghostwriters.
Oh.
And then I would go...
I still can't believe Childish Gambino has a ghostwriter.
Right? Fucking Donald Glover.
You guys almost fucking got me.
But again, in my head, it's funny when people go, you have a ghostwriter.
I was about to be upset. I'm like, he's got a ghostwriter?
You have somebody writing... So you have somebody writing your own lyrics, right? But in my head, I would go, but do you produce your own music? Do you make your own beats? Do you do this? Do you do the whole process yourself? No? Well, then it's kind of in the same vein, in my point of view.
So you would probably know this answer better. What is mumble rap and who is a mumble rapper? Because everyone's like, oh, it's just stuff you can't understand. But literally everything I listen to, I can understand it word for word. Like, I hear people call 21 Savage a mumble rapper. He doesn't mumble. They could call Migos mumble rappers. I understand them clearly.
The definition I think of
he sounds
when
relaxed.
I think of mumble rap
he sounds really
is
relaxed.
It's people talking very softly and kind of in a monotone.
And then auto-tune.
Saying sometimes the same thing over and over again, and then good beats.
Like, the only one that I can think of that's classified as a mumble rapper that I know of would be...
like, people say Lil Yachty is a mumble rapper, Lil Pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump, Lil Yachty, and then Rich Homie Quan.
But again... I like Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty's got some good songs. So does Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan's got some good songs.
You guys reminded me of something.
But, like, those are the ones that, like... And then, like I said, they call Migos mumble rappers and all that. But it's just, like...
Migos
Because when I first heard of people dissing mumble rappers, like, oh, you can't understand what they're saying. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm not listening to the same songs they are. Because I could understand everything.
I think it's just, like, with some of those guys, especially Migos' tone of voice, it's not really mumbling. They do really crazy tones of voices, and because of the like the motif that they add to some of their lyrics is just it's like a sweet roll.
I think it's just they sound like they don't have any emotion to their voice. They're very monotone, and they have a beat going, and they're going
kind of like that sounds like that's not really mumble. Like you can't understand that reminds me of Savage when they're just talking. You're really relaxed. No. I got no problem with Savage.
Don't talk about Anthony's favorite rapper like that.
Don't you disrespect 21 Savage. I'll fucking fight you.
Did you see that or give the song a listen to? They released a collab after both had passed away, Lil Peep and XXXTentacion. Did you hear that?
I've seen it.
And people were
just mix some
but
shit
that's what I thought it was. I thought
really
it was people.
A bunch of people got upset about it because they're like, actually, a lot of people praised it because like these two guys like had their whole careers like ahead of them, and then like
I never listened to
happened.
XXX, but from what other people have said about him. They were basically, a lot of people were saying, like, he's like the next guy that's going to, like, pop and be big.
It'd be really big, yeah.
But I still haven't really listened to any of his stuff.
That song's Sad. Sad's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I really haven't listened to anything else, but I think a lot of that's just because it's kind of like that old punk music or old hardcore music.
Oh,
it's very raw and it's not.
It reminded me.
It's not. I'm trying to figure out how
Post Malone's
to say this
songs, but like more aggressive.
If
I were to compare it to Post Malone,
because some of the beats aren't. God, I'm trying to think of the right way to describe this. It's more of a raw feeling. It doesn't sound recorded, if that makes sense.
I think I get what you're saying.
Oh, it doesn't sound recorded.
Do you guys listen to old punk music to where it doesn't sound? It sounds like a shit recording. It doesn't sound digital. That's what it is. It doesn't sound digital.
Okay, I can see
that's kind of what some of XXX's music is. It sounds like it's just somebody putting in their emotions, and that's what you're getting out of the song. It doesn't sound refined or digital or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you listened to any of the Carter album yet?
For the new Carter 5?
Yeah.
He came out with the Carter 5.
Yeah,
Mr. Syrup.
It came out 2 days ago, I think.
I mean, I saw it was getting released.
I
didn't know if it was releasing.
Yeah, that big announcement thing. It was out now.
Oh,
it wasn't.
okay.
He was it was coming. It was out.
Because I went on YouTube and typed in Lil Wayne, and all it said was he's releasing it, and there weren't any songs. So.
Yeah, it came out 2 days ago, I think.
I wonder if it's just all of his old stuff.
I know he did a song with Kendrick. I was very interested. It's called Mona Lisa. And a lot of people were talking about that song from what I read, online and Twitter and shit. That song is the shit.
Again, Lil Wayne's not bad. It's just he got oversaturated.
Mm-hmm.
And since he never wrote down any of his own music, he kept saying the same lines.
Yeah, that's
it got really repetitive because every hit song
2 shots
in 2008,
whatever. 2 shots then whatever
had fucking Lil Wayne in it.
What's funny is he's legit mumble rapper.
Lil Wayne is the epitome. He's the godfather of mumble rap. If I may
love
give
that
him
video.
that title.
He's freestyling, and he's can't understand a word he's saying.
And the dude behind him's like, "Oh, ooh,
yeah." His friends in the background just "Oh, shit."
And he's literally like,
"Have you ever seen that video?"
He's literally like, "Poopity scoop, scoopity poop," and the guy's like, "Ooh,
poopity scoop, oh,
kill him."
Is that where he's sitting at? He's sitting at a table, right?
No, he's at a skate park.
Yeah,
looks like he's at a skate park.
And he's just freestyling.
Do you remember when he went through his guitar phase?
Yes,
dude, and he couldn't play the
beginning of Lollipop, right? Isn't he playing guitar at the beginning of that?
He was.
Yeah, but he also had.
Could you say that he's any good, or is it just? Do you think it was just for show?
I don't know if that was actually him playing.
I don't think it was.
I don't know.
That's just me though.
He could probably know how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
If he does, he does.
He rides the skateboard whilst doing it.
Him knowing or not knowing how to play guitar isn't going to make me like or hate songs like Phone Home or shit like that anymore or any less.
There's totally some classics that you can't really do dirty.
What's crazy to think about too, there's a point in time where he was recognized as the best rapper out there. And it was kind of hard to argue it.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about.
Because he had,
he was really good.
The Carter 3 and the Carter 4.
The Carter 3, I still think, if I went back and listened to it,
were fucking dope
I would play that whole album. I don't like Lil Wayne, but the Carter 3.
Phone Home.
The Carter 4 had some bangers on it, but Carter 3,
that
shit's raw.
But then what happened was I was
listening to that
everywhere else. That was the issue. He was on T-Pain, Nicki Minaj, Drake.
Don't knock T-Wayne.
Oh, I'm going to knock T-Wayne.
Don't knock T-Wayne.
I'm going to knock T-Wayne all the fuck I want to.
I can't believe it. Ooh, she got all me.
I mean, that's a good song. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, T-Wayne. Don't knock T-Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know what that was.
It was Shouty, yeah. Because he says that a lot.
I guess.
Or not. Or not.
My bad.
Yeah, but
my bad. It's just weird. That's where hip hop was at that point in time.
Yeah.
Where he was easily the greatest rapper out there.
Again, I made the joke a couple days ago, but Young Money legitimately almost became Death Row for the 2000s in 2008. Because it was literally Lil Wayne came up, and then he made Young Money with... Or, they made Cash Money, and then they made Young Money with Birdman. And then Drake, Nicki Minaj, Tyga, and then everyone else that everyone forgot from Bedrock came up. And they started to take over the music scene.
They really did. They took it by storm.
I forgot Tyga came up through Young Money.
Yeah. Everyone,
he has a bunch of music
LA
videos.
Rappers didn't like him. I remember there's a big thing where LA rappers didn't like him because he's from LA, but he never acted like he repped it.
Yeah,
because he came up through Young Money. I forgot about that.
So again, they had some good people in their fucking studio, and that's why I made the joke.
It's weird that they didn't push Lloyd more. I thought Lloyd was such a good singer, and he worked well with a lot of their songs.
I think it's just for that time, an R&B singer wasn't hitting.
Yeah, which if Lloyd was a thing right now,
it would be
huge. He'd be like Ty Dolla $ign and shit like that.
Or he was right there. Right before Trey Songz and all these other guys that kind of...
Well, he didn't have that R&B style, but his style of R&B went well with hip hop.
Right.
Kind of like how Ty Dolla is now. You can have a rap song and you can have Ty Dolla $ign doing
So that might be the problem too, is he might be more of a featured artist.
Was Ty doing a lot of stuff with Migos? Did Ty Dolla $ign
he came up with Future.
With Future, okay.
Him and Future came out around the same time.
It's
just that Ty Dolla $ign didn't get as big as Future
until that was the after effects. Once that's weird how some artists, they'll be out there for quite a while, and then whatever generation picks up on it is when they make their break.
You just got to find the good couple songs.
I watched one of the
because Lil Wayne came out years before He was in The Block is Hot. He was in Play a Circle.
I didn't start listening to him until high school, which was surprising.
Yeah, but he
was with Cash Money.
Yeah, he was on Play a Circle.
He was in a bunch of Juvenile songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was.
God.
Again, people knew who he was because he had that song "The Block is Hot." He had another song where it was about the music video was him in jail or something. Mm-hmm. He had, again, I've said it 3 times, but he was on that Play a Circles, which was a kind of rap group with Birdman and a bunch of other guys. And then the
song that I think that made him pop was that song Fireman.
Yeah.
I think that's what made him pop, oh shit, now he's on his own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a song that
you got to look out for this guy.
I can see that. You just got to listen to him. Not slur his words. I wonder if any of his...
Do you think T-Pain would still be as big as he is if Step Up wasn't a thing?
Ooh. That's tough to say because those are pretty popular.
I don't know, those are synonymous because Step Up can't... Because the Get Low came out with Step Up. The first Step Up movie.
I don't know, dude, but I like T-Pain's music.
So do I. I'm not knocking T-Pain.
There was a lot of Flow Rider came up with them too.
He did that song with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And then the song I still listen to all the time is him and Young Jock. Buy You a Drink.
I'm gonna buy you a drink. Ooh.
I don't care. I still listen to Get Low all the fucking time.
And put that
money in the bank. I was never a fan of that
song.
I think it's because I don't like Flow Rider at all.
Rude.
I just don't.
It's going down.
He was the one that fucking made it cool or to use old songs.
Oh, he started clipping old songs. Yeah,
it's because you didn't realize Flow Rider was just Florida separated.
No, I knew.
I can't understand.
I was oh, cool. At first, I didn't realize it was Flow Rider.
I know,
cool rap name, Florida. I didn't realize it was Flow Rider.
I had changed my opinion about Nicki Minaj being... She's actually not that bad of an artist.
You want to fuck her now?
I don't know about that, but...
That's a yes.
Yeah.
But it's just there's certain songs that... And yeah, not every artist is perfect. You could say this about many, but that song Anaconda just infuriates me.
It's
a straight
bad song.
It's a straight freaking ripoff, and it's a... Yeah, you're right.
But the video is great.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Bees in the Trap is actually a good
I don't
video.
know. I never was a fan of her rap style, but
I was a fan of her R&B, Right Through Me.
Yeah,
that's it. Super Bass. I don't care what nobody fucking says. Super Bass is a damn good song.
Her R&B side of her career is fucking great.
That's instead of having
that Justin Bieber song. It's just you're kind of more raps in that one. Mm-hmm. But then she has those songs with Chris Brown.
At least her rap correlates to the song, unlike freaking Cardi B, who doesn't do her research before she lays down lines for a song that she is added to. Kind of like the Maroon 5. But when Nicki Minaj,
that's the whole thing with all rappers, though. If you go back, you can listen to "My Love" by Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
and T.I.'s part is literally the exact opposite of what Justin Timberlake is trying to say in this song. That's just all rappers. All rappers kind of do that. It's not just the Cardi B thing.
Okay,
I think it's just whenever you put a rapper on a pop song like that.
I can agree with that.
It's like it's gonna come out weird.
But I liked how Minaj had her own flair. When she was take for Lonely Island, they're a parody group, but they had her on the Creep song off their second album, and she totally adapted to their style to improve it.
She can fit all different styles.
She is
talented enough to do that.
Oh yeah, you're right. She had such a. I feel like that's why she got so popular. She could rap, she could do R&B, and she would do silly and fun stuff in her songs.
That's one thing I hated though. Those fucking voices she would do when she'd get like, I fucking hated that shit.
'Cause I'm a motherfucking monster.
I couldn't stand that.
I listened to that song. That was old iPod shuffle, and Monster came on and it was featuring her, Tyga, Jay-Z, Kanye West. Dude, there was so many names on this song. Everybody used to do collabs back in the day. There would be Tyga, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, out of nowhere. And it was so good.
We were talking about they were in their Young Money together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same label. Do you know? I haven't heard anything about Rick Ross aside from the person whose real name.
Rick Ross can never come out with another song again. He has Diced Pineapples, and I'm solid. That's the only Rick Ross song I ever need in my life.
Pineapples. You're a peach. Who said that? Did he say to ladies that they're a peach, or
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh,
he doesn't say that in Diced Pineapples, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if it's DJ Khaled or it's probably DJ Khaled.
No, because he don't eat the box.
Take care of your peaches,
dude. Have you heard the song with fucking Gucci Mane, Kodak Black, and fucking Bruno Mars yet?
No.
Ooh, that's a pretty good song. Kodak Black's part's kind of eh.
I've never been a fan of Gucci Mane, so.
I thought I was.
I'm surprised he's.
But then I have a surprisingly a lot of his songs downloaded.
I was a Waka Flocka fan.
Flocka.
I was in the Flocka camp.
Bow, bow.
I was like, fuck Gucci Mane. He can stay in prison.
Suck my Dragon Balls, bitch. Call me Goku. Flocka Flame.
It's called Wake Up in the Sky. It's a pretty good song.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I remember the first
anything
time
with Bruno Mars is going to kill it. You know, he's going to lay down some lines.
True. He's just really popular.
How's
you just
I don't listen to. I can't really back.
He's all, how dare you talk about my Lord and Savior Bruno Mars that way?
Bruno, no.
I mean, I can see there's a situation where it probably wouldn't be good. I haven't heard anything yet, but I don't think you can just throw him on anything and it would be good.
No, you're right. There's only so many times you can say, today I don't feel like doing anything.
That's only one song.
I don't need to hear that again. I've heard it plenty. That's one that doesn't need to be replayed.
Because it's definitely going to come up again now.
You guys are going to be like, let me put some slaps on. We're about to go to the casino, and all of a sudden, today I don't feel like doing anything. Like, damn it! You've just been waiting for the precise moment.
You done fucked up, boy.
Oh, you're gonna be like playlist, driving playlist. Oh fuck! Too soon.
I just wanna lay in my bed.
All right, we're doing.
Also, I know the name for this episode.
Oh yeah. Some good tunes. And that's when you take. I want to like.
You don't tell me that.
That's where you add like a breakdown where it's not supposed to be. Like add some metal to it, like some double bass.
Nah.
Well, right. Where you do it is you go. Boom.
Nick, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice right now.
Okay.
Stop telling me songs you don't like.
Oh.
Because there will legitimately end up being a playlist of everything you do not like.
What you do is you go, oh no, Diced Pineapples is such a bad song.
I will know, because when Nick says he doesn't like something, he gets very adamant about it. And he can't turn off his emotions.
Oh no, On the Way, such a bad song. Never play it again.
Believe these
First
colors,
of all, if he ever said that about On the Way, he just wouldn't get in the car.
Oh, dude, like, meet me outside. I won't be on the way. Meet me outside in 5.
He's like, no,
where you at?
So I can flip you off.
While I play the song, bitch.
Dude, like, that would be... Would you ever do... I don't think I could ever do that. Like, you'll...
Say On the Way's a bad song?
I
could never do that.
No, you set someone up to the point where, like, you're supposed to, like, pick someone up, and then they say something that you don't sit well with, and then you're like, okay, I'll be there in 5. And then they're outside waiting, and then you just go...
I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of effort.
Who waits outside anymore for anyone?
I do sometimes.
Like, if someone says that, they'll be there in like 5 minutes to pick me up,
That means like 15.
in like 15 if they're not there yet. I'll look outside and I'm like, oh, they're not here. And then I'll go back inside. I'm not going to wait for them.
That is like, I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine when someone's like, I'm 5 minutes away. And you go, okay. And you walk out. And it takes them like 20 minutes to get to your house. And you're like, you could have just told me you weren't 5 minutes out.
That's why I don't wait. That's why I don't wait outside. My mom used to do that shit all the time.
There's only so much.
My mom used to be like, I'm around the corner.
Bitch, which corner?
I had an old acquaintance that used to do that, and I don't tolerate it anymore. But he would say, I'm on my way back home, and I would go to the person's house and just, I'm like, how many minutes out are you? Like, I'm like 5 minutes out. 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
You waited 30 minutes?
It got to the point where I totally stopped waiting, and I got really stern and said, don't even bother
bother going home.
Yeah.
I'm going to my house.
I don't, unless you're actually there. But that was his demeanor. It turned into a manipulative sort of thing. He would like to have people waiting on him.
It got him off?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe flow?
Maybe it did because he was that kind of individual. He's a controlling freak.
What I hated, though, when my mom would be like, I'm around the corner, and then it would take like half hour to get home. So I'd kind of be fucking off, and then they'd be like, oh, I'm around the corner, and then she literally pulls in.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck? Be consistent with your I'm around the corner.
I'm around the corner.
It's
on speed dial.
Oh, where's the place? Oh, just down the block. And it's like a 10-minute drive or something, and it's hella far.
Actually,
it's just right there.
It drove me up the wall even more. It would say, he would be inside the house, and then I'd say, hey, I'm outside. Come let me in. He said, okay, I'll be there in 1 sec.
And then it'd be like 5 minutes, you just standing outside of the house.
I would stand out for the longest I waited outside when he was inside the house. 20.
No, fuck that shit.
25, 30
fuck
minutes.
That shit.
That's on you. That's on you, bro.
Yeah, it is. I did walk. And
if you're not out in 5 minutes, I'm banging on your door. If you don't open, I'm fucking leaving.
I did start banging on the door, and he would get irritated with me.
Good. I'd bang on the door more.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. Oh yeah, that's why I don't acquaint myself with him anymore. That ship sailed. But
yeah, after you let him fucking make you wait.
This is the problem that rises. I would go home. I started doing that. He'd pull an attitude and say, "Where are you? You're not outside?
Were you guys
you're not waiting?" No, it's basically, it was a childhood friend that you grow up with.
That's when I'd be like, well,
and then everything turns into a competition. I had known him for 20 years.
See, I would have been like, I'm home. Why aren't you outside? Because you took fucking forever. And by the time I drove to my house, you finally got your lazy ass out of wherever the fuck you were doing and opened up your door. So
and
fuck you.
Click. And then think of that, and then he would try to turn everything onto you and make it your fault.
Go ahead.
That's not a friend. It's not.
Yeah, it is my fault. You're a lazy piece of shit and didn't open up the door. I'm sorry. Click. I'm a shit friend. Click.
Exactly. He's like, oh, and you just say, you're fucking impatient. I'm like,
I am impatient, so you need to hurry the fuck up.
He's like, and then he would just follow up with, well, don't rush me. I like to take my time.
No, that's not what your girlfriend said.
Oh my god. Shot fired.
But see, when you're in that case, that's when you fuck with him and be like, all right, dude, I'm outside. And then you just never show up.
Oh, you know what I started doing? I said he would I would do that. I would say, okay, I'm outside. And I would wait, I started waiting 20 or 30 minutes before even I would send the text. And then I would wait for him to say, where are you? Because I know that's when he would have, either the garage open or, he would be outside, finally going later. I started testing it, and then it just got to the last straw and moved on with my life to bigger and better things. It was
really weird. Me and my friends, we just walked in each other's houses.
Yeah, and that's how it...
That's a really weird concept now that I think about it.
That's how it used to be, just because when you grow up with, people and you know them in that sort of way, it's totally fine. It would be vice versa because we all live in the same neighborhood still.
Well, yeah. Well, with me, what I would do is right before I got on the driveway, I'd text them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go, "Hey, dude, I'm right outside," and they go, "The door's unlocked." So I just walk in. Or because I used to go to his house in the morning and we'd walk to school, or he'd give me a ride. I'd go and knock on the door, and he'd be asleep, and his mom would answer the door, and his mom would go wake his ass up.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to put the blame on you when it's their own fault is not a good freaking person.
Well,
because they can't own up to their issues.
They're like a customer at a retail who are inconvenienced. Everything is your fault, and
nothing's wrong with them.
No matter what you do, nothing's good enough. So what you do,
and they value their word over everyone else's,
is you just be an asshole.
Okay. I have all the criteria to become that, but I don't think I've ever been driven to that point, except for when I needed to move. It was probably the most peaceful move on that I've. Normally, I would buy into or give into irritation that would be directed towards me, but this was the most quiet I had ever been with moving on from old acquaintances. You just kind of slowly weigh off talking, and it's I don't know. I don't think if it's depressing to do that, but it was a rough situation for me. To change. It's because it's changing. You change your pattern of day. You do less things, doing less and less, getting out of the house more.
So the best people in your life know they'll only be in your life for a certain amount of time, no matter how close they are.
Yeah, we only got a couple of years.
What? The hell are you talking about?
Right?
It's different,
because I have best friends from high school that we used to hang out every fucking week. Mm-hmm. But they have kids now. They have
lame,
and that's
they have jobs, and they have families. So they're going off and doing their own shit,
and that's totally understandable. But if they were to ever come back, you know that relationship.
We'll go hang out. We can hang out tomorrow, and nothing would have fucking changed.
And that's the good thing. That's a true thing. If you were ever to move on, but when you come back with each other,
the fuck are you doing over there?
I don't know. I just
He's in the
turned
hood.
my head and the hat started turning, so I just kept going.
Oh, do you know why people wear their hats like that to while they're driving, doing cross country? And so it's a natural sun visor instead of wearing it straight.
Driving while
forward.
doing cross country.
Yeah, if you're going cross country and
you are dumb as fuck.
No, I thought he was talking about. So when I think of cross country, I think of running.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I called you a dumb fuck.
Well, he said driving while doing cross country. I was like, what?
Yeah, driving cross country.
I get what he's saying now.
Apparently you don't.
Whoa.
Because you still have the hat. like a dumb fuck.
No. That's people wear that because when the sun's rising, like you gotta directionalize it.
He was talking about the sun, so I was like, oh, when people are running, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, hat's stupid.
No, yeah,
I know you actually legitimately we're talking about like driving across the country. Because first of all, who's dumb enough to fucking do that? We have airplanes.
People
Unless don't fly airplanes. Southwest. Southwest is really nasty.
I only fly Southwest.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's a lot.
They got probably the best
seating. I sit where the fuck I want.
Oh no, that and like their flights are really affordable. The only reason I say that is just because the retirement of some of the planes is out of date. Like they're still using planes that should have been retired like 1 or 2 years ago. That's the only reason why I say. But hey, you can't beat like some of the plane tickets and the prices that you get them for.
You know what you do if it's your final moments? Go. I'm taking down this plane. I'm taking all you guys with me.
Dude, you gotta get everybody in good spirits, even though you're slowly decreasing in altitude.
You're like, well, we're plummeting.
Dude, we totally like.
Just throw a gill line. Everybody grab your pillow. We're about to get fucked.
Speaking of keychains, guess what we got more of today?
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. I was about to go slice them open to find the one.
Anthony, I think I know what we're doing after the podcast.
Dude.
What?
I don't know if you want to go in there now, though.
Getting more keychains.
I don't want to pay full price for them. Nick, you got to give me some cash.
Hey! Dude, I really want to... I should have just bought the one that I set aside. I put it... Oh, wait. It'll probably still be there. I put it behind the box.
Noise.
So I think we're good. Unless people just take it by storm. And it'd be really cool to get... and what we're talking about is Nightmare Before Christmas keychains. And they're badass. But they're mystery ones. And so they're quite difficult to... come by because there's like a piece of cardboard over the top of it and it's disguised.
It's not the one that I wanted, except for. Did you ever say that one was 0 or not?
That's the coolest one. Kyle has the coolest one. It's the torch. It's the Pumpkin King version of Jack the Pumpkin.
I think
King.
It's supposed to be 0, but it's definitely just a ghost-looking thing.
Oh, maybe it's not supposed to be 0 then.
I don't know who the fuck it's supposed to be because it doesn't look like any other character.
You said that who got Oogie Boogie? Paulina?
No.
Lisa. Oh, I think I figured out why Lisa bought them all. I think she bought so she could have.
They bought multiple of them.
Okay. Yeah, that first box totally got bought by all employees. Like, you just totally put it out in the store this morning and everybody likes it.
The fucking jack I have on my keys, it's fucking all gross now.
Look how effed up mine is. Like, it's getting discolored.
Like, are the inside of my pockets really that fucking dirty?
That's a good freaking point. Like, what is the key fob causing, like, all this dirt to get in my pocket? Or, like, what's going on here?
I don't know. Mine looks fine.
It's just...
But yours isn't white.
Ah,
it ain't
stupid.
Faded. I might have to switch mine out for. I got like
bro.
the.
Fuck you, bro.
Hey, headstrong,
the doctor.
Bro.
Hey, man.
Come on, bro.
He takes on anyone.
I think that's what you should have played.
He knows that you were wrong
before you left.
He's headstrong.
My head wasn't strong, bro. Wait, left where? Which one are you talking about?
Talking about the most recent one.
I wasn't headstrong.
He's from the school of hard knocks.
No.
Not good. That's the truth, man.
Sucks. Why you bring that shit up for, bro?
Yeah, you got some.
Because I'm headstrong.
I don't. Come on, man.
Got some crazy trucks to work on.
I'm weak. Not me. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Nah. I said deuces.
Deuces to the warehouse work.
One of them. But
yeah.
Just one.
But
it's all good. That Amazon is treating you guys quite well.
But can't wait for next. No, yeah, can't wait for next weekend.
What's the?
Oh,
yeah, it's coming up, bruh.
I was like,
what's happening?
I was confused on what you were talking about.
Oh,
you couldn't
yeah,
went anywhere with that.
Oh, there you go.
It's gonna be next week.
Took me a second. I got like a doctor's appointment on October 1st.
Why would I be talking about your doctor's appointment that I know nothing about?
No, it took me a second to figure out what you meant by, like, can't wait for next weekend in October, because, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Do you?
Oh, absolutely. It starts with a number 6 and what's happening on that day. Like 2 things. Unless you somehow mean something different.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about McGregor and Khabib.
Okay.
You're like weirdly walking around that.
Oh, I know.
So
I was trying to inadvertently. Yeah,
Nick was like,
I was doing that on purpose.
I know what they're talking about, but I'm not sure. So let me kind of skirt around this.
I wanted to set the stage, so to speak. But I totally just like ran a big old circle, and
yeah, you did.
So
it could have been much shorter and simplified.
It's a little off topic, but I heard somebody got hella stiff armed in the NFL like last week. Is that true?
Was that?
I haven't seen it, but I heard somebody got fucking doped.
Oh my god!
Was that off of the Lions?
No, it was the fucking Pittsburgh Buccaneers game on Monday Night Football.
Ooh, Buccaneers!
That shit was fucking hilarious. It was something McDonald on the Steelers.
Oh my gosh! But
he
the Buccaneers
stiff-armed
are
one of the Buccaneers,
ruthless.
or he got stiff armed.
No, he stiff-armed one of the Buccaneers.
Ooh.
He's
no
tight
good.
end.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can find it real quick. That shit. What the fuck?
Was it like stiff arm to the dome piece?
I heard it was bad,
and it knocks
It was
all.
embarrassing.
Did he have
it was
like,
on the highlights.
It was one of those. Oh my gosh! It was like his arm was like locked and just.
It was like back to fuck up, bro.
Dude, like, I can see if someone were to do like a backflip because of a stiff arm. That's a professional
Also,
stiff
has
arm.
your bitch ass finally caught up with Mayans yet? Besides this episode,
Remember?
God damn it!
I haven't watched.
Get your fucking life together.
That's what I'm
Dude,
saying,
this
bruh.
morning
You had all day.
I didn't want to get out of bed.
You didn't. You don't need to get out of bed to enjoy Mayans.
Because
Yeah, I do.
today he didn't feel like doing anything.
You're in my room,
But lame.
so I gotta like go to the fucking living room.
Oh no, and lay down on the couch.
See
This
what?
couch in the living room aren't that comfortable for laying down. Here, I fucking found the gif of it. He gets fucking just.
Oh my God! He just like ran over him.
He gets slapped
fucking
down.
thrown. And it was funny because I was on Monday Night Football a couple days ago. So that guy on the Buccaneers tweeted, he's like, "Man, I really hope someone gets stiff armed today." And then like the ESPN or
It's like, hey,
like,
you're
the Fox NFL Twitter account posted like, "We do too."
look what you did.
I guess he's like, I just want to be done being talked of. That shit was like,
That's bad.
it was fucking hilarious. That dude flew. I've seen some too where the guy's like reaching out and he gets stiff armed and he just falls back.
I think it was I can't remember if it was a college game or an NFL game where the two blockers on the same team blocked themselves.
That happens all the time on like punts and shit. They'll run into each other.
Or I saw on another game where one guy was blocking two defenders and they both couldn't get around one guy.
Oh no.
Like, he was legit holding two guys. And they were like, let me out, let me go.
You can't. It's like the science behind stiff arming confuses me sometimes.
Why?
Because like
It's very basic.
Oh,
you
you just
put your arm stiff and they go, ugh.
no, yeah, like the other person's just like, oh, there goes my balance. It just like they go flying.
Because they're running full speed at you and you just like fucking push them.
Yeah. You just, they're running straight at you, so you just fuck with their trajectory.
Everybody
a little
goes
bit.
for the helmet too. It's just like the best
Yeah, because
point
you're
of
running and then all of a sudden your head's like this.
They're like, oh, my feet are much further forward than me, and there's like,
Yeah, you use your momentum. You use their momentum against you. It's very basic science.
Yeah.
You don't listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson much, do you?
listen. Oh, what the heck?
Oh, sleepy bitch boy.
Come on, man,
Nah.
man. You didn't catch up on any sleep? Well, actually, you slept through all your alarms, so that's the
I
something.
slept through one of my alarms. I was like, I'm going to set my alarm.
Did you end up working last night?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. What about that melatonin spray?
No.
You didn't take any of it? That would
He
have
would've
probably.
took that after working last night. He wouldn't have went to work this morning.
Dude, he would have been KO. Dude, style points. That
Yeah.
was sweet.
I ended up putting an alarm on because I was like, I'm going to sleep because I'm kind of tired. I'm going to sleep for like an hour and then wake up and try to do something before we hang out. And apparently I slept through my alarm because I woke up and I heard zzz. I went, oh, fuck. And I looked at my phone and it was 1:30. I was like, how many text messages do I have from DM? And I was like 4 and Nick just got off. I was like, oh, okay, it's not that bad.
It's about that bad. We're in a hurry. I just figured around that time. That's why I texted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, anticipating.
It's not like we have a set schedule when we do this shit.
That's true. It's been fluctuating between Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. For the most part.
Oh, that
it used to be on Sunday, but
2 weeks
football season's during.
At Buffalo Wild Wings, it's going to be so nice.
Ooh, it's going to be pretty sweet.
Because we don't have to wait till 1. We could just go in whenever.
Right?
I'm like, oh, are you guys awake?
Well, depending on what his work schedule is.
Oh, yeah. If I work Thursdays, then
he'll just miss
probably
out.
just mornings. Oh, shit.
No,
probably
time Nick work?
I can tell you.
We at Buffalo.
I can tell you next Thursday we'll be good to go whenever. Not.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
After the 10th.
I'm definitely going to that fucking place. That your last day, the day after, I'm definitely going.
Yes. Dude, I really
I hope
want...
everyone's there that I want to see. I'm like, loser.
Dude, I just want to see this situation, even though if I were to the 10th would be my last day. I would just cross it out. But to go, for me to go in...
I wouldn't even cross it out. I ain't going.
I would, like, almost wanted to call in, like, just to, like, be approved, like, while I do it. Because that would be... If I were to be scheduled, that'd be the right thing to do. Like, instead of, like, notifying him ahead of time, just leave a note. Or not. Just call in.
I don't know, for me, fuck doing the right thing.
Yeah, that new supervisor, I can't wait to... If he gives me a phone call expecting me to ask me where I am, I'm just going to mess with him.
No, what you do is you answer it. And he goes, hey, where are you? Go, the number you have reached is no longer available. Click.
Hey, where you at? First off, fuck your bitch, and the click
you claim West Side
no,
is where we from.
You go, send me your location.
Where do I come to? The store, World Market. I've never heard of it.
I'm putting it in drive. I'll be outside. I'll be on the way.
To the casino.
Which you never been.
Damn it.
I got really upset.
I messed up on the last trip. For real.
One of our coworkers ended up going to the casino and played with $20. Ooh. And on his last, 50 cents, he won, 15 grand.
Oh, my God.
No, 1,500. I'm sorry.
I was like, Jesus Christ. 15 grand on 50 cents?
He won,
Dude.
1,500. I was like, that's some bullshit. That would be some life-changing money right now.
That would... Oh.
Yeah.
What would you do in that situation? Would you take it and stop?
Yeah, I'd take it.
Call it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. That's what I would do.
I'd be like $20.
Or do you fuck with it and be like?
If I won 1,500, I'd be like, all right, guys,
take
I'll be in the car. Let me know what you guys.
Well, actually,
1,500, but take 100 off the top and play with.
I'd
a limit of 100.
Play with a little bit, like 1 or 200. I'd go, hey, I just want to cash out one or 200 at the moment, and then come back for the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point, all of that is all gain. So why not see if you can gain a little bit?
It's all profit.
I've been wanting to go for a while.
I'd be.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
I'd be down to go.
Yeah, until we actually go.
When's it? No, you got me. You got me this time. I want to go to Cache Creek.
I know we made plans.
We would
but
go to Cache Creek again, wouldn't we?
No.
We could get Marisol to come too.
Where else would we go? Not gonna go to fucking Calusa.
Oh yeah, Calusa's too deep
That's
unless
we're
going to see Brian Callen. Shout out to Brian Callen.
Did you see that fucking?
Did you look at the tickets?
No.
You piece of shit.
For those who like comedy.
Shut up.
No, shut
up.
My friends here do not want me to give it away.
What part of shut up?
Everybody going to buy tickets because it's popular.
Shut up.
But it involves comedy. It involves comedy. Now. No.
Shut up, dude.
It's not. No, it doesn't.
We're gonna go fucking see fucking System of a Down concert.
We're gonna go see Seal in concert,
dude. I'm so excited. I wouldn't mind seeing Seal.
That would be like the only song.
Dude, I just want.
It would just be a loop of that, and
I want to see Batman.
The scene from the music video where Batman goes.
Oh my god. I just want to see Seal and Batman like up on stage.
Oh, if he brings out Val Kilmer, it would be the best thing ever.
Alright.
Have you seen like Val Kilmer
on the background a little bit?
Val Kilmer had has like throat cancer, so they're
He's talking about Val Kilmer.
I know. Go ahead, you talk about Val
Tell
Kilmer.
him to fuck off, Nick.
No.
He'll not talk to me that way.
Hey, I don't want to get copyrighted, bro.
Val Kilmer. Oh, wait, just keep talking. Nothing will happen. We won't get any copyright strikes unless it can't be heard. It's just like a... You ever try to Shazam something and by singing it or getting really...
You can't do that with Shazam. You can do that with Soundhound, though. Or Soundhound?
Soundhound? Really?
Soundhound? You can sing the song.
That'd be really cool.
He'll be like, oh, yeah, I got you, man.
Man, to make it that articulated... But then they're going to be like, man, we got your voices recorded.
So I can fucking say what I want to say about this whole situation.
Okay. Is it overly priced?
No, nothing to do with that.
I wonder what that New Orleans show
became
of.
God damn it, shut up!
I didn't say anything about who it was. I just said where it was.
Also,
we don't have to say the name.
Damn it. This is some shit, man.
Shit.
Also, Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday's gonna be lit.
What's Tuesday?
Who? At the club going up.
Joe Rogan stand-up comes out on Netflix.
Oh, October 2nd, dude. Oh my god. Even better.
You fucking heathen.
You call yourself he done effed up and like didn't wait till the afternoon today. He's been doing podcasting in the afternoon, and he just had some early risers come on this morning, and they started at like 10:30, and I like nothing. I retract my statement.
What?
Damn right.
Oh, it was just I could appreciate that instead of like everybody going to the new supervisor. I was like, Jessica was like, all right, what do you need help with? And then Kobe would come like ask me questions instead of, I don't know. For those who don't know, there's some shit situation going on for myself at work, but it's all fine because I've moved on and we're all moving on with our lives. Kyle and Anthony already made the leap, and I am the follow up on it. And
you're like,
ew, why would you want to sit there?
Yeah, just. Everything used to be low-key and really chill. Everybody enjoys working with each other. And when somebody comes in and takes the new lead position and tries to tell you what to do, I think you can all figure out how you'd feel about that.
My pain.
Them feels, dude. This is the right song for this moment.
All right.
I'm pouring my heart out to everybody. Like, there's only so much you can tolerate without
balcony seats
having
$49.
Oh, those some balcony seats, $40.
Yeah, it's at the Masonic in San Francisco.
Oh, that's a nice place. It's kind of like it reminds me of the Fox Theater. It's
$48. 48.55 is what it says.
And that's balcony. That's not mezzanine or a lodge.
No, it only has floor and balcony.
Floor and balcony,
and
okay.
The floor seats are $275.
What?
Too much.
I mean, man, he's balling out of control with the SF shows. They probably gonna... Well, that's another issue I've been running into with buying tickets for shows in certain areas, especially the city. They'll have a ridiculous... Normally, they'll just do a service fee and then a tax. And then there's like now there's what's called a convenience fee. And that's like a whole nother $10. And instead of paying $35 for a ticket to go see your favorite band, you get $20 more added on top, $25 more added on top of it. $5 being taxes, $5 being service fees. I mean, $10 being service fees, and $10 being convenience fees. It's just certain areas are freaking greedy, dude. They just do you dirty. Like, it was kind of like the transition to like festivals. Like when I started going to music festivals, the first one I had ever gone to was in LA, and it was Hard Summer 2013. I paid $140 for a 2-day pass. Mm-hmm. As the years had gone on, it went from $140 to, in 2014, I paid $180 for a 2-day pass to a festival in Mountain View. The year after that, $200, and the year after that, $220. It just started getting and you wonder where the money goes to, and it's for the theatricals and the performances and the staging and a lot of the other things that go there. But when you don't see improvement from the last year, and the tickets are double the price or just a quarter of the price more from last year, and it's actually degraded in some senses, then that's just like a money grab.
The revenue, the venue takes a cut.
Yeah.
Because what people don't realize is
the rental.
Minimum wage went up, right? So guess what? Now everybody that works at that venue, now their pay raise went up. So of course, tickets for that venue
we're supposed to get
now
a
have
30% increase in some of the taxes. Apparently, I'm trying to figure out. It would be very important and beneficial for like all of us. I would have to like look further into it, but there's like going to be a tax increase at the end of the year.
Probably on dumb shit like tobacco and shit like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, something I don't buy.
Dude, to like have gotten out of like to have dropped, huh? You want a cigar?
Yeah.
I'm down. We'll puff it, like break open one of the packs so it's fresh actually. Cuz I mean we could try
what time
like
are
one
you,
of the stale
what
ones.
time do you have to do shit?
I'm
right now.
I'm still good. I don't got to do stuff till like after 5:30.
Nigga, you do have the whole afternoon. Texas, I don't have the whole afternoon. Yeah, that's evening. That's 5:30. You had the whole afternoon.
What whole afternoon? What do you mean? Wait, when does
I was talking about your text message.
Wait. Oh, not the whole afternoon? Did I say?
I'm fucking with you. When we're talking about getting food, you're like, I'll have the whole afternoon, and then you say you're free till 5:30. That's the evening. So you had the whole afternoon.
Oh, yeah. When does afternoon technically end?
Technically, anytime after 12 is technically afternoon.
Is evening when the sun has set?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I'll tell you this right now.
Dude,
don't care.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
It's not anything you did.
I don't want to think too much about it. Because
I'm just fucking with you.
For me, the evening is nighttime.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I don't actually know how it works.
Oh, crap. Dude.
Yeah, he's just being an asshole. That's why I was going to argue with him. It was like, actually, evening would have been around 6, 7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Because I got your back, Nick.
Oh, thank you.
Associates
I
really
for life.
It. Fuck management.
Hell yeah, dude. We are to rise above this oppression. And when you don't get gratification for the skills that you put out, it feels like shit.
Fuck, that's going to be stuck in my head now.
Dude, that's good.
I'm going to be at work tonight.
Add it to the playlist.
Baby!
That's how you make On the Way better. You throw Seal in that motherfucker.
No.
Oh, yeah. You just got to get Seal on the track.
Yep.
Like,
no.
I know who's on the way.
Seal needs to make a resurgence.
You can't make the best thing in this world better.
I just did.
Nope.
Nope.
Are you sure about that?
The only thing that would make On the Way better is you put some Top Theo on that bitch.
Or what you do is you put Theo Vaughn being a pervert in the video.
A pervert.
Pervert.
Dude, he's been peddling some trail mix.
Him and Brendan Schaub are starting their own podcast.
Really?
It's called The King and the Bee Sting or something like that.
I can find that.
It sounds like a weird porno name.
Is he gonna?
But he had. So you remember that clip that I was laughing at where he was talking about fucking?
They were roasting each other so hard.
Bird bass and shit. He did another one of those videos, and he was talking about almond milk.
What? What do you have to? What do you have to say about almond milk?
He's just like, what kind of sick, perverted person is just going to go out there and just milk an almond? Like,
oh, I remember him fucking saying that.
It's like, we got cows for that. We're out here milking almonds, bro.
I was
What's next? You gonna milk a peanut? But he's so serious in these little like bits he gets on.
Mm-hmm.
It is fucking hilarious.
Last night at work,
he's so good at selling, like
in the truck. Because I started thinking about Joe Rogan meets Ro Jogan, and I started dying.
I love how that starts off. Like, dude, I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan.
He's like,
I'm trying hard not to fangirl right now.
Trying real hard not to fanboy right now.
It's all right, man.
The one
it's all
where
right.
Eddie Bravo is interviewing
I like what
himself.
you do.
I don't like that one as much.
That one's
okay.
It's not. It doesn't flow as good as the
Joe Rogan one's hilarious. I actually like when he goes, yeah. Look at these hairless gorillas.
Look at these hairless
gorillas.
gorillas.
A picture of Bert Kreischer.
Have you seen Bert
but with
reacting
the
to it?
Conor McGregor tattoo Photoshop? That's fucking gold, dude.
Yeah, I saw him reacting it on somebody else's podcast or whatever.
No, you got to go
Open
to
tabs.
the Open Tabs one that he does.
Does he do it with
Because
Open
he's high.
Tab? Oh,
he's high on Open Tabs and he's doing
He
it.
hasn't been he's been actually smoking before Open Tabs, and he's been taking a break from alcohol, which is quite surprising. He's like making
he was
them
saying he's going to
changes.
start earlier because I guess they're going to do like a Sober October thing again.
Noise.
Which means, we should do another podcast. Ari,
yes,
Tom,
it's happening.
Bert, and Joe. They do another one.
Right?
Come up with another bet. You guys got fucking 3 days.
Get your goddamn lives together.
So like maybe actually, you know what? I think Bert was.
He's in New Orleans. He might die. He might murder him.
He'll be fine.
He might murder him.
Didn't he have 2 shows?
He just walks up, fucks the click, and he
goddamn Cajun people.
Ain't get no gator, ain't get no shrimp.
I am all for
no more gator, no more shrimp.
Oh no, I just won't have any more Cajun spice on my fries at Five Guys. Oh no.
Did you just ask me where Redbox is?
I don't fucking work here.
Oh
my god.
So
good.
Dude, I'm excited for some movies coming out this month.
My movies.
Actually, I don't know if there's one coming out at the end of this month, but Venom's in October. We got right at the beginning of October. There's going to be Venom. There's going to be Joe Rogan's new stand-up special. There's going to be. I'm missing a big one.
Did you guys see the trailer for the new X-Men movie?
Oh, I skipped over that. I didn't. It's talking
the first
about
one that Marvel's doing.
No. It's.
Yeah, don't care.
I didn't.
So do you remember
skipped the trailer.
Did you watch Apocalypse?
I have it downloaded. I haven't watched it.
So at the end of Apocalypse,
it was so OP.
Jean Grey beats Apocalypse by
becoming.
So this is the last one that's probably done by Fox. Then right?
She becomes the
possibly
Phoenix, right?
They don't know. So she uses the Phoenix power to become the Phoenix. So this one is kind of like X-Men 3: The Last Stand, where it's going to be the Dark Phoenix.
Oh,
so
it's gonna. So, do you know anything about like her backstory? If I were to ask you that
about the comic book, The Dark Phoenix,
like what the power that lies dormant within her is an alternate personality, is what I think of it. It's so when the Phoenix takes over, it's someone completely different. It's not Jean Grey anymore.
It's not Jean Grey. It's somebody completely. Again,
I mean,
I know
like,
in the comics it had something to do with aliens and shit like that. It was very convoluted, like everything in comic books.
That's what fascinates me because she's able to use the power, and then all of a sudden an alter ego within her, because her being like would you say she's probably the strongest mutant like in the series?
I
can't say that because I don't know my comic book lore, but to single her out amongst everybody that's in the movie, she would be the powerfulest.
Possibly.
But
again,
with Dr. Putting all the blockers...
Professor X.
Oh, I can't believe I called him Dr. X. I was about to call him Dr. X. For Professor X, like, he's strong enough to put all the blockers in, and then, like, he's strong enough, he's like, oh, this is a little trick I do, like, just freeze everybody, make everybody stop moving and stand in place.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Professor X is very powerful. Mm-hmm. I think the Phoenix is just
untapped, telepathic, raw energy.
Yeah, it's just raw power. Because even in the trailer...
what did it... I don't mind if you give it away, because I was going to watch it.
I'll be honest, it pretty much looks like The Last Stand.
Didn't you get it? Didn't you get it from me?
Yeah, I put Apocalypse on that one flat. Actually, I could put it back on if you don't have it. I might have put it on your external. But it was on the... Oh, I got Apocalypse from you.
That's what I just said.
I heard you wrong.
Yeah, I was like, didn't you get it from me? And then you're like, I got to put it on the flash. I was like,
that's right. I can't believe I heard you wrong. Like, I thought you were asking me to put it on the flash drive.
No, I have it.
Damn, dude.
Fucking nerd.
I'm becoming hard of hearing. I think it's just because you think...
Do we guys start using fucking headphones when we do this?
Oh, well, no. Like with the headphones, isn't it our voices looped into our ears so we hear it like really crisp and hear the sound?
You hear what the
you're able to hear the sound
I'm
levels.
Just saying,
that's how you tweak
headphones.
it. I might have to use headphones because my father's gone hard of hearing from hunting and shooting guns without earplugs.
Yeah, what's your excuse?
So, yeah, I wonder how long does it take for certain types of music to cause damage? And I guess even if you don't play earbuds that loud that often, but it's like at a normal volume, but maybe this is like one of my theories. If they're just like in your ears long enough, and you're just listening to music over and over, like your ears would just adapt to that volume. Or would you cause damage inadvertently just by using earbuds all day in, day out?
You'd probably
you could be adapting because you're causing damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're just adapting to the sounds that you're feeding in. That's why I actually
you're just fucking up your hearing to where that's just how you hear it.
I've been recently switching. I'll start like a morning off with it in my right ear, and then hour and a half later, switch it to the other ear, and then the other ear will adapt to the surroundings, like, after switching it. I've noticed that, actually. Like, some sounds are way more crisp coming in the one ear than the other. Yeah. You guys already know I'm hard of hearing.
I don't think.
I don't have a hearing problem. I think my hearing is just selective. Like, I got to be, like, paying attention. No, it is a problem. Like, it's frustrating for myself, and it can be frustrating for others. Kind of like the lady who got really pissed off that there wasn't any women's toilet paper, but there's nothing I could do because I'm not a woman.
It's 2018, bro. You could have walked in there if you wanted.
Yeah.
I'd rather not. I heard some noises coming out of there.
You can keep that shit to yourself.
Right?
Dude. Hey, it was at the market, of all places. I was trying to do someone a favor, and then I really wanted to tell her, like, I was just very nice to her the entire time. What I was thinking on the inside, though, was saying, I don't come into your house and demand for your fucking toilet paper, so that's one of the things I would have said.
I also look at her like, okay, I'll get to it as soon as I can.
And
then just stand right outside the door.
I'll get to it as soon as I give a shit.
And then when she goes...
And then you look at her, you hold the door open, and you clock out, just staring at her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's what I should have did. I said, oh, let me go get some. I'll be right back. Clock out, come out with my jacket and everything. That would have been the ultimate.
It's like, where's the
toilet
paper?
Ownage
I
right
am
there.
no longer on the clock. I'm sorry. Can't help you.
Yeah. I actually had to leave, or else I would have gotten in trouble. So.
What?
No, I guess I'll get in trouble for both things. Oh, well.
That's like one thing I've always been hesitant to do, especially in the situation that I'm in now. I don't want to create a situation that's bad for myself and then have to come back and show up and then deal with it. But there's ways around that.
It's time to suck your dick from the back.
In advice, I've been told that I just gonna call in, like, have one of you guys call in. Nick died. May he rest in peace.
He did. He did.
He ain't coming. Give me money.
He did.
So I let you know the news. I get the money, right?
He got money.
I don't know if that's how it works. Yeah, just if I were to speak out a term or say the wrong thing,
they're going to fire you.
Do it. Now what?
Make my day.
Now what? I might as well have forgot myself.
I'm going to wrap this bitch up.
Oh, 116. You know, in all this excitement, I might as well have forgot myself. Now, did I fire 5 shots or 6 shots?
I don't know.
Now, in all... it's Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. Now, I bet you're thinking to yourself.
Best Clint Eastwood.
Did he fire 5 shots or 6
changed my mind.
shots?
So, anyways.
Wait, what? Say that again?
I said best Clint Eastwood is Unforgiven.
Ooh.
Clint Eastwood changed my mind.
If you... Oh.
The only one I know is the one he did with the car.
Because Hang 'em High and...
I was going to say El Camino.
You fucking piece of shit.
Wait, what about El Camino?
God damn it.
I couldn't remember the name of the movie that he was in. It was about a car. And I almost said, that movie El Camino.
It seems like
you fucking
that's
heathen.
A street here in town. You could just go chill on El Camino.
Is a car.
It is.
Fuck you, Kyle.
It's the best car in the world.
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck them kids, bro.
Yeah,
better.
Right.
El Caminos are sure as hell better than rancheros.
I have an opinion on that.
Hot take.
Next hot take of the day. And on that note,
oh yeah. All right, everybody.
Stop button.
We see you next week. Bye. Hey, why didn't you guys say fucking anything? Bye-bye.